Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today I am testing out Sephora, $25 at Sephora, Best Skin Ever foundation. So they have a huge shade range. It's $25 for 0.87 fluid ounces, 25, and then I fairly recently just tested out the Physicians Formula. That is $20. That is 1 ounce. Sometimes us Canadians, we have to be like looking at our dollar, be like, do I rather go to Sephora and spend the extra $5, $10 and get something that actually works, or go to the drugstore, go to Shoppers, Superstore, or wherever it sells drugstore makeup, Walmart, London Drugs, and some save on? I don't know if all save on foods. I don't know, my store doesn't carry it. So this is where I like to find it very interesting as a Canadian is that's why we tend to even Sephora prices are a little bit expensive, but drugstores up there too. So I'm giving this a test drive today, and I'm using it with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Really enjoy this primer. It's almost similar to the Cover Up X1 I have worn and sworn by for the longest time. I can't get that one anymore up here. The Cover Up FX is no longer available in Canada. I'm like, can we just get at least an Ulta? We got Shoppers, but Shoppers doesn't even carry it anymore either. So it's like, oh. So, and then I'm gonna go in my Tarte Clean Slate. And certain areas here. So, I don't know if this is going to be a skin match. Well, probably pretty close-ish. I don't mind it being a little bit too light. I could just use a little bit of bronzer. So I'm going to go in my Blendable. And oh, not too bad actually. I might just be quite well. Might be a little bit too late, but oh well. $25, not going to complain. As long as it lasts. Are you guys interested in me do my half of the face when I do foundation reviews, do half my face with a blendable and a beauty blender, or because I swear by the blendable, this is a velour style puff. When using it, I like to use a matter look, and then I noticed the beauty blender is a little bit more of a. I feel like I use less product with the blendable. And I feel like it's easier to you press it in the skin more. I find it looks a little bit less of a cakey look. And then I find it's easier to get around certain areas. Going with the Catrice 12-hour. Clearly I'm running low on that one as well. There's a few things I'm running low on. I don't have to work today, so I'm just going out to do errands. When I was playing with that Physicians Formula one, it fell apart so bad. It's like it didn't work for the fact of what I do for a job. Like I work in a bakery department and like in a grocery store style, in a grocery store. So like I'm like on the go type thing. And I was just like just in cake center too that day too. So like I wasn't doing much of anything. More like laid back, but I still was like in and out of the ovens to prove for all sorts of things. And I'm gonna go in with my Mercier powder. I'm gonna be using a bit of mix of drugstore and high-end. I like using the baby blendable for like the because you get two blendable, like you get two style blendables in your kit and you order it from Tati Beauty. I like using the baby for the baking process for underneath the eye because I find like the heart shape gets tucked in a lot better. Yeah, so far like the foundation's looking good. It's making it look so dry looking. I'm gonna pull more information up on it, let you guys know more. Let's go to makeup. Let's go to face, foundation. Cover it. I want to get the It Coats Mix Better foundation. I want to try. Oh, here it is. So it's $25. Let's see if I can say that. And it has what 50 color, 50. It's shade range is 50. It's medium coverage. I like medium full, natural. It's like I like the natural look. I like the matte. I like a matte neutral natural look. Not matte, like cakey look. I don't like. I like the like neutral look. So medium coverage, natural finish foundation, long wearing, anti-pollution formula hydrates the skin up to 12 hours and infused with skincare benefits. Hyaluronic acid. So. Red algae extract hydrates. Brown algae extract provides anti-pollution protective shield. It sounds really promising. Then the bottle is made from 30% recycled glass. Doo-doo-doo. And on the Sephora, it is rated 4 stars, 4.5 stars, 4.4. I am not going to read it. I try to avoid reading the Sephora reviews on it, so I'd rather give my own review on it, so I think let's go into the bronzer. I'm going into the All-Star palette. I'll have that video linked down below where I tested it out. I'm gonna use the do you guys interested what my favorite brushes are type thing? My go-to brushes. I might do a video on that here soon. My go-to brushes. I am now going into the butter bronzer. I love this palette. It smells amazing. Do I really need any more of the butter bronzer? I go through butter bronzer. So I don't need it for a while. Got the matte one here. Like, honestly, this palette, it's like, if you're traveling, it's really good for that. On my eyes today, I am wearing a little bit of Tati Beauty palette. Well, of course, I use the Soothe and Sequent, and then the black in Memory to line, and then on the eyes, I play the McGrath Mothership palette. I use that color right here on the outer corner, and then I used this one right here in the middle. No, I used this one in the inner corner and used this one on the middle. What palettes do you guys own? I'm just curious. What's your guys' favorite palette? Go-to palette. You hit pan on like several shades on. I'm just curious. If you hear like a little bit of crackling going on in the background, that is my fireplace. My gas fireplace is on. BC weather here is like, it could be like cold in the morning, and then you'd be like, you could be dressed for the morning, and then you're taking other layers off by the time the afternoon comes around because it hits 10 degrees. You have like to have like a suitcase of winter clothes in your car, especially in BC. And it goes around extremely cold in the morning. They're like, you're pulling out your t-shirt and shorts because you're sweating to death. Or is that just me? I don't know. Okay, I am gonna go in with the Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls on this highlight. As I get down more better on that one, as like the overspray comes off. It's a beautiful color. So yeah, I've been using this palette every day. I've been really enjoying it. Since we are testing some Sephora new items, let's go in with the new Sephora, is it mascara or brow? I got some brow stuff. There's pros and cons about this packaging. Pro? Well, actually that for once was easy to come off. Pro is at least you don't know that people test it. The con of it, a lot of times it's pain butt to take it out. So I'm testing out the Sephora Mascara Volume Brow. In brown. It's a very big one. Not too fond about that. Brown, the color, not too shabby. And I am going to go in with, which mascara should I go in with today? L'Oreal Air Volume. Put my mascara on. What is your plans today for when I'm filming this on a Monday, but it's gonna be going up on a Wednesday. What is your guys' plans? I'm going out grocery shopping. And maybe buying more makeup. Because when I go shopping, I find the makeup so so interesting. I get stuck in there and I'm like, oh. I'm going to talk about my brushes here soon, my favorite brushes, the brushes I particularly recommend. Because I got a good variety from Sephora, Smashbox, a little bit of, got MAC, and been playing with the new brushes I got from my Fabfitfun box. Mascara's on, set the face, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So set my face with some Decay all-nighter. And I'm gonna put on the nude lip. Revlon 755 in Creme. Yeah, I did a little bit. Oh. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll check in you guys a little bit later. I'm back several hours later. So it is now 6:07. Oh, sorry, 6:04. I had this on since what, 10 o'clock, so 10, roughly about 8 hours. So the Sephora Best Skin Hour Ever foundation. It definitely really makes your skin look really dewy after several hours, which I don't mind. I don't mind a little bit of dewiness, but not too much. It hasn't broken apart. I rather have my foundation wear off than break apart. I think a lot of it is from me running around today and all sorts of stuff. Like a lot of it worn off my mask. It's really hard to tell when it's been yeah, I actually really enjoy it. For $25, it's definitely like worth the price. Definitely really enjoy it. As long as it didn't crease so bad as my Physicians Formula butter, I believe it, this one. For $5 more, I would highly recommend this one over this one. Physicians Formula for the drugstore is really expensive. Even I bought this on sale. It's really expensive, but I prefer this one. And yeah, what else? And also the Sephora Brow Volume. I'm not very picky when it comes to my brows, as long as I can give my brows a little bit of color. That's all I look for. Well, the rest of my makeup is like this glowy, like my highlight. My eyes are still going strong. Not testing the eyes, but I highly recommend if you can get your hands on this palette. I'll have it linked. I already did a review on it on the McGrath. I enjoy it. Play with colors more during the now with it getting nice with the wet hang springtime here. I want to play with more summer, like more colors. No more neutral. Like I usually like good neutrals in the winter time, but now it's summertime. I want to play with more color. type thing. So yeah. So I really enjoy it. Definitely $25. So I'm paying about a dollar now. Not too bad. Medium buildable coverage. I like a good, like I said earlier, like a good medium full coverage, matte. So yeah, anything else I need to add? The weather is improving out here, and that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say before I too rambly. Anything else I need to add? No, not really. So I upload new videos every Wednesday and Friday at 10 a.m. PST, unless I have issues uploading, but I try to strive for 10 a.m. PST on Wednesday and Friday. If you like this video, just hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you